Welcome back to Wellness Facts with me, Sarah Otto-Combs, Ayurvedic practitioner, wellness warrior, and founder of Siddha Labs. Today, we are going to talk about the menstrual cycle and specifically 3 major things that are myths about your period and what you should or should not be doing. As an Ayurvedic practitioner, it is my goal to empower you to learn how to tune into your body so that you can understand signs and symptoms and honor them, so that you can live in harmony with the natural rhythms of nature, of yourself, and thus live in harmony with all. This is the goal, and your period is a major part of your life as a woman. So much information in the West is just downright wrong, and I want to give you some of the reasons why and what you can start to do about it so that you can sync up with your body. Okay, number 1, cramps are normal. Number 2, exercise on your period is good. And number 3, PMDD is a permanent, incurable condition. Number 1, cramps are normal. There's a difference between normal and usual. Do many women experience menstrual cramps? Yes. Why? Because they are living out of harmony with the natural cycles of nature and because they have deep-seated imbalances in their bodies. You should not, in fact, have pain during your menstrual cycle. This is a sign that something is off. It blows my mind that we have been conditioned to ignore pain around our period as something that is just a part of it, rather than being encouraged to address the root cause. Like, pain is a symptom. Something causes pain. It doesn't just fucking happen. Excuse my language. There's something going on underneath. So what are some of the things that people do that can cause cramps? Well, number 1, they're not honoring their period. Like, so many women I know, they think they have to go. And they don't ever give themselves a chance to really rest and rejuvenate and let their body do its thing. Your period is a time when apana vayu, or the down and outflow of your body, is dominating. And this also happens to be the energy that is most easily disturbed. So in Ayurveda, the protocol around periods is you rest, especially the first 2 days of heavy flow. I'm not saying you have to take a full week off. I understand that that's just not possible. But you rest those first 2 days. You don't exercise. Maybe you take a gentle walk. That's fine. It's not the time to lift weights. You don't have sex, and you don't cut your fingernails or hair or shave your legs. Why? Because this is calling energy to another part of the body, right? It's saying, energy go here or there, instead of allowing the energy to be focused where it wants to be, which is on clearing your womb, clearing the energy, making way for new space. And when we don't honor that making way for new space, we block new energy from coming in. So take this part of your cycle as a chance to rejuvenate, to go within. It's so important. The other thing that I hear a lot is exercise on your period is good. No, it's really not. And do you really feel like going and pumping a bunch of iron when you're heavily bleeding? Now, I'm not talking about like a light day where you're tapering off. Then it's fine. I think that's okay. I'm talking about when you're in the throes, it's day 1 and 2, and you're more tired. Like, your body is doing a lot. Let your body do its thing. Don't go to the gym right now. It doesn't feel good. And chances are, if you're pushing yourself to exercise, you're probably forcing yourself to insert products like tampons into your yoni, into your vagina, so that you're not creating a mess. Now, this is another thing that we do not recommend, namely putting things inside of your vagina when things are actively trying to come out, right? There are so many options nowadays. You can use a pad, you can use a Diva cup. That's not my personal favorite because it's still putting something inside. Or you can get something like Thinks, like period underwear that catch your flow. I love this because you're not creating a bunch of garbage, and it's a very natural method of catching menses, right? Like women have been using something like this for millennia. It's very convenient. This is what I highly, highly recommend. And the last thing I want to just briefly touch on is that PMDD, or premenstrual dysphoric disorder, is a permanent condition. What this in fact is, from the Ayurvedic perspective, is very high pitta. Now, I've got a whole video about PMDD. I will link it, but I just want to throw that out there to help you, to inspire you women who suffer from these conditions or extreme PMS symptoms, that this is actually manageable and treatable. This is not something that you're just stuck with. It means your pitta is high. And so in Ayurveda, we would look at the root cause, at the root source, to remedy that so that you can feel more balanced. So if you have any questions, any comments, drop them below. Reach out to me. And if you would like to go deeper into learning how to live in harmony with the natural changes that happen in your cycle from the viewpoint of Ayurveda, let's work together. Reach out. You can find me on Instagram at Siddha Labs. This is the best way to get in contact directly. I hope this was helpful, and remember to stay calm, stay chill. You don't always have to be doing something. Your value is not based on your production. Your value is inherent in who you are, just for simply existing. So honor that. Om Namah Shivaya.